we knew pain, but we were just sparks playing games with the flame. Matt's love was fire in my veins, even on the worst nights, through the storms of the rain. Every story has a beginning. This one starts with two kids who thought they already knew how life worked. Matt and Joe. January 22, 2004. That was the day everything changed. CG. Yeah. Two reckless hearts in a small town night, running too fast towards neon lights. Thought love was easy, thought love was war. Didn't know what we were fighting for. We were loud, we were fire, we were gasoline, living somewhere in between. Young and wild, with nothing to lose. Just Matt and Joe, with the fuse to choose. Yeah, January 22nd, 2004. Two stubborn kids kicking down love's door. Didn't know the battles we were walking toward, just knew somehow we were wanting more. Years roll forward, scars got deep, promises made that we tried to keep. And on a summer day the world stood still, standing there making a sacred will. June 2nd, 2009. You took my hand and I took your name as mine. Two damaged hearts saying I do, swearing forever no matter what we go through. But forever isn't simple, and love isn't clean. Sometimes the darkest roads hide in between. Matt and Joe, through the fire and smoke, through every lie and every hope, through broken nights and battles below, it's always been Matt and Joe. Through the scars and the years we chose, through the devils only heaven knows, through every high and every low, it's always been Matt and Joe. We didn't know addiction was coming. We didn't know how much love could break. We didn't know how close we'd come to losing everything. But every story has another side, a moment where the truth can't hide. After every war, after every fall, there's one date that matters most of all. September 5th, 2025, the day I finally chose to survive. After everything that we went through, I finally learned how to live the truth. January 22, 2004, the beginning of Matt and Joe. June 2, 2009, the promise forever. September 5, 2025, the day I chose to finally live. They say there are three sides of every story, Matt's, Joe's, and the truth. Welcome to the third side of the story.
And paralyzed, bruises turning never lies. Too scared to even breathe. Every shot still echoes loud, even when there's no one around.
Yeah. 2004. We were just kids. Thought we had the world figured out. But love don't come with instructions. 2004, we were kids in the dark. Two reckless hearts leaving permanent marks. We we knew love, we swore we knew pain, but we were just sparks playing games with the flame. Matching love was fire in my veins, even on the worst nights through the storms in the rain. You stay right there when the sky turned blue. I didn't realize then what I had in you.
I was loud, I was cool, I was breaking your trust. Every promise we made slowly turning to dust, but you held on tight when I pushed you away. And now I see the price that you had to pay. I ruined you, yeah, I broke your heart in two. You gave me love I never knew what to do. You took my pain, swallowed every scar, while I kept running just to see how far. You were the one when my whole world fell through. I burned the bridge every time that you built it new. Now every memory cuts me like a truth. God, I never meant to ruin you.
Yeah, I was the villain in the story that we wrote together. Temper like thunderstormy type of weather. Yell in your face like the world was mine. Crossed every boundary, every single line. Hands where they never should have been at night. Anger turned love into something like fight. Then I cheated, disappearing away from the truth. Left you in the silence with the ghost of my proof. Middle of the night, I vanished like smoke. Weeks later, calling you another dude broke. My heart, my pride, my ego in two. And without hesitation, I can run into you. Pick up the pieces of the mess I made. Swallow your hurt while my demons got saved. You love me harder every time I fall, and I never deserved you at all.
You were the shelter when I was a storm, trying to love someone broken and torn. I see it now through the wreckage of truth, every scar in your heart.
Yeah, I put that too.
I ruined you, yeah, I broke your heart in two. You gave me love I never knew what to do. You took my pain, swallowed every scar, while I kept running just to see how far. You were the one when my whole world fell through. I burned the bridge every time that you built it new. Now every memory cuts me like a truth. God, I never meant to ruin you. If I could go back to 2004, I'd hold you tighter than I did before. I'd shut my mouth, I'd fight for your heart instead of tearing your whole world apart. But time don't rewind broken you, and love can't erase what we put it through. I ruined you, yeah, I broke your heart in two. And every good thing I had was you. Through every lie, every war I threw, you stayed even when I tore through you. While every big tear is a mirror of truth. The man I am was built on you. And if there's one thing this life taught me to do, never forget how you took us so long.
We were just kids, but you loved me like forever. And I didn't know how to love you back. We knew love, we swore we knew love. We 2004 said I'll ruin you, but the story didn't end there. 5, 6, 7, 8 years I didn't appreciate you. That I'd 5, 6, 7, 8 years passing by, still two broken kids just trying to survive. I never thanked you for the love you gave, just kept digging us a deeper grave. But somehow you stayed through every storm.
dressed up as discipline and pain. Didn't know the name for the hell I was in. Just starving the body while feeding the sin. Years going by and the damage ran deep. Smiling in public while dying in sleep. Hospitals, rehab, IVs in my veins. Doctors saying my heart might not beat again. Machines in the room and the silence was loud. You standing there steady while I let you down. You held my hand when death felt near. Every relapse, every hospital year. And I wasn't the husband that you deserved, but you stayed anyway. Every word I was fading slowly. You carried the weight while I fought a war I couldn't end. June 2, 2009. You said forever your hand in mine. Through every hospital line at night, you stayed there holding on so tight. I meant those vows when I said I do. Even while the darkness pulled me through, you gave me love I couldn't see, while I was losing pieces of me. You watched me disappear, piece by fragile piece, praying one day I'd finally find some peace, while I kept falling apart in front of you. You never stopped believing I made it through. June 2, 2009. You tied your whole life into mine. Through every scar and every fight, you stayed through every endless night. I wasn't the husband you deserved, but every promise you kept your word. And even when my world turned blue, you stayed, you stayed with me. You always
I said I ruined you, but in 2009 you still chose me. Well, we knew pain, but we were just sparks playing games with the flame. Match love was fire in my veins, even on the worst nights, through the storms and the rain. Part 3, here we go. 2011. The darkness got louder. 2011, and I'm fading again. Still fighting the war underneath my skin. Starving the body, starving the soul. Slow suicide taking its toll. You're watching me slip through cracks in the floor, trying to hold someone you can't save anymore. But pain found a way to quiet the scream. Little white pills like a dangerous dream. At first it was medicine, numbing the pain. Then something inside us started to change. The devil got a grip on me and you. Two broken hearts with nothing left to lose. One pill, two pills, chasing the night. Tried to survive what we couldn't fight. We swore we'd never fall this far, but hell moves close when you're chasing a scar. And every high was a lie we lived through. The devil got a grip on me, yeah. Started with prescriptions, said it's just relief. Little orange bottles, bringing fake peace. Tolerance rising, the dosage grew. Soon the pills ran out, but the hunger never knew. Couple years later we chasing the vein. Heroin cheaper, so we traded the pain. Street corner deals in the dead of the night. Two ghosts walking underneath neon lights. We told ourselves we still had control, but addiction was digging a deeper hole. Love turned toxic, the fights turned loud. Broken glass hearts in a poisonous cloud. Then the game got darker, the poison evolved. Fentanyl creeping in, problems unsolved. Stronger than anything neither of us knew. Death in a power disguised as a cure. The highs felt holy, the lows felt like death. We were drowning slowly, with every breath. The devil got a grip on me and you. Two shattered souls with nothing left to lose. Needles in shadows chasing the light, trying to out another long night. We swore we'd never fall this far, but hell moves close when you're carrying scars. And every high was a lie we lived through. The devil got a grip on me and you. Days blurred into endless nights, sirens screaming under street lights. Withdrawals clawing through the skin, begging God to numb it again. Door slams, screaming fights, broken promises every night. And one by one the people we loved started disappearing from us. Funerals stacking like ghosts in a row. Friends turning names on a headstone. Obituary scrolling across my phone. Another overdose, another gone. Sick on the floor, shaking and cold. Withdrawals in a playing this long. Another turn war in a desperate home. Two addicts scared to be alone. The devil had a grip on me and you. Two haunted hearts with nothing left to lose. Through every fight and every fall, we kept answering addiction's call. And every high left deeper wounds. Every sunrise came too soon. In the wreckage of the life we knew, the devil had a grip on me and you. 2011, the spiral had begun, and the worst was still to come. Part 4, hold on. This is where it gets heavy. Still fighting my own mind, still caught in the devil's grip. Highs, lows again. Living inside a war in my head. My body fading thinner each day. A ghost that refused to fade away. Skin and bones in the bathroom light, counting the damage every night. Couldn't drink water without the fear. Running to the sink just to disappear. Every mirror, screaming lies. Every meal, I'm in the fight. Starving myself down to the edge. Walking slow on a broken ledge. And you were watching, helpless and scared. Standing beside me while I disappeared. I was dying slow right in front of you. Every breath like a war, I'll push it through. Two broken souls in a burning room, trying to survive what we both consumed. And love can only hold so tight when you're losing someone every night. You were begging me to finally see what this sickness was doing to me. Yeah, I remember that day like it's burned in my brain. Kitchen table silence hanging thick with the pain. Your hands were shaking, eyes full of tears. Said you've been watching me die for years. Voice cracked when you tried to speak. Said the man you loved was fading weak. Said you were scared that the next goodbye would be a hospital call, saying I died. And for the first time the truth cut deep. Through the addiction, through the sleep, through every lie my mind would say. Something inside me changed that day. I tried harder than I ever did, fighting the monster that I always hid. Started eating, started breathing again, started learning how to live like a man. I stopped screaming, smashing the walls, spot throwing fists when anger would call. Learn to swallow the poison in me, learn how silence can set you free. But while I was fighting to become someone new, something was changing somewhere inside you.
I was trying to live right in front
You just needed to breathe. After everything, you survived with me. You deserved a break from carrying it all, from catching me every time I'd fall. But the break got longer, the silence grew, the distance building between us two. Less conversations, colder air, two strangers breathing in the same despair. The harder I fought to repair the past, the more it felt like you let it collapse. And I couldn't tell if you were healing or done, but the offer was suddenly only coming from one.
Both trying to save the life we knew, trying to become someone good for you, breaking habits, dancing through, trying to rebuild.
We knew love, fear, part 5. But now the damage was everywhere. Years of love, years of war, and somewhere in all the chaos, we forgot how to be us anymore. Years of fire burning through our home, too tired hearts, scared to be alone. We survived things most would never face, but survival left a different taste. Scars stacked high like a history book, every promise bent, every trust it shook. We said forever back in 09, but forever started losing time. The demons faded little by little, but the silence between us grew brittle. I was fighting to become someone new, but I didn't know if you wanted me to. We used to fight the world together, back when love felt bulletproof. But somewhere inside the wreckage, trust started slipping loose. We made a blood oath, you and me, two rebels fighting destiny. Through every scar and every lie, we swore our love would never die. But vows get heavy through the years, under addiction, rage and tears, and even warriors lose their truth. When love turns into something rude. Yeah. The streets took friends like a thief in the night. Overdose stacking another candlelight. Funeral suits hanging in the closet row. Too many names that we used to know, and the whistle started creeping in. Fake friends smiling with a loaded grin. People talking, trying to tear us apart, throwing poison straight into your heart. Stories twisting truth into lies, painting villains in both our lives, telling you things just to watch us break, watching our foundation start to shake. Every rumor like gasoline on a love already torn at the seam, and I can feel you drifting away further with every passing day. I fought my demons, I changed my ways, but healing doesn't erase all the damage we made. We made a blood oath, you and me, two broken souls in loyalty. Through every war and every bruise, we swore our love would never lose. But years of chaos bend the truth, and scars rewrite the vows of you. Even love that once felt absolute.
I saw it in the way you spoke. Shorter words, the silence broke. Less laughter echoing through the hall. More distance growing through it all. I was finally learning how to live, trying to give what you used to give. But the man who carried us through the flames was tired of playing a saving game. We made a blood of you and me, two fighters bound by history. Through every hell and every fight, we kept each other alive at night. Sometimes love survives the war, only to collapse on the shore. And the hardest truth for me to see was maybe the battle was only fought by me. 2004, two reckless kids. 2009, a promise forever. 2001, the devil took hold, and somewhere along the way, love turned into a battlefield. Neither of us knew how to leave. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. These songs weren't just stories. They were pieces of a life. Pieces of love, of damage, of survival. You heard the nights we almost lost it all. Every broken promise, every fall. The fights, the pain, the years of war. Two young hearts that didn't know what for. You heard the darkness in our veins. Addiction wrapped around our pain. Ghosts of friends we had to bury. Memories that still feel heavy. Yeah, from 2004 when it all began. Two reckless kids with a dangerous plan. Thought love alone could carry the load. Didn't know how dark the road would go. 2009 when we said I do. Standing there believing love was true. But vows get tested when the storms arrive. And sometimes love barely survives. Hospitals, fights, addiction, fear. Too many funerals through the years. We walked through hell more times than two, but somehow we always pulled back through. The story could have ended in 1,000 darker ways, but sometimes broken people still find a way to stay. And we're still here after all these years. Through every scar and every tear, the storms we fought, the things we knew, somehow we made it through. Yeah, we're still here, still standing strong. After everything went wrong, through every war we stumbled through, we're still here, me and you. And the most important part of the story is this: we're sober now, both of us. September 5, 2025. That was the day everything finally changed. Not the day the story ended. The day a new one started. And we're still here, breathing free. Not the people we used to be. Through every scar and every bruise, we finally had something to choose. We're still here, and now it's clear. Love survived the darkest years, and after everything we lived through, we're still here. Me and you, Matt and Joe. January 22, 2004. The beginning. June 2, 2009. The promise. September 5, 2025.